Yo, today we are ranking every single gym leader in all of Pokemon, except for these. I don't know why they were there. I don't even know who they are. So, okay, let's start with a gym leader that we are all familiar with. I think everyone, even on a, even if you don't have the basic level of Pokemon knowledge, you still know who Brock is. He is the very first gym leader. You probably know his gym by heart. You probably know that you can walk around that trainer. And you probably know his team, a Geodude and an Onix. Brock is like a great run of the road gym leader, and I think we can base a lot of it off of him. He's very much B tier, and I'm only putting him a little bit above average, and I'm calling C tier average. I'm only putting him a little bit above average because of how much like Pokemon Red and Blue, Yellow, oh no, Fire Red and Leaf Green. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Anyone who has played those games, or hell, even watched the anime, knows who Brock is. So we're gonna put him in B just because of how much people know him. Misty's going in C because she is not as well known as Brock. I mean, like probably a lot of people, I would say, give up before going to Misty. And Misty just does not have as much going for her. So let's head on to Lieutenant Surge. I'm going to put Lieutenant Surge in B tier because he actually has a little bit of lore behind him. You know, he was a veteran in the war in Kanto, and like his whole thing in there is amazing. And in Pokemon Rocket Edition, if you haven't played it, I really recommend you do. Next up, we got Erica. Erica is going into D tier. Yeah, D tier. So, Erica's gym is, for her timing, is just so easy. You just gotta take one fire type in there, and there's probably not been a lot of Nuzlockes that lose to Erica. It's way too easy to just beat her and move on. The only sense of challenge is that you have to have Cut, which you get at the start of the game. So it's like, oh no, I have to defeat Brock. There is, in my opinion, a worse gym leader. Now, I like the gym leaders with personality, and Koga has no personality. And it can't be like Lieutenant Surge, who's all like one personality, but it's because, like, you know, the fan games, I guess. I try not to have that influence me too much. But Koga, yeah, his gym, it's cool. It's a little maze challenge and stuff. But aside from that, it's like, yeah, Koga is just not good. Koga, I don't like Koga. I never liked Koga, and I'm probably never gonna like Koga. But now we're gonna move on to Sabrina, who is kind of creepy, and I think that adds to it, which I think I'll put her up in B tier with the rest of them. Because her gym challenge is like, it's the first of the, oh, you gotta find the correct warp. And like, it's pretty unique when looking at all the other gyms. Now we're gonna move on to Blaine. Now Blaine, I love Blaine. Blaine is easily going in A tier. He is the best Kanto gym leader, and this is because he has personality, a pretty hard gym battle, and in Let's Go he had the Blaine dolls, which is just the most egotistical, funny shit I have ever seen. And also he did this dance. But now we have Giovanni. Yeah, it's alright. It has the pleasure of being the last gym, but oh, Giovanni, whoa, cool. You know, the Team Rocket boss that already didn't have a lot going for him because, you know, he kind of just gave off Team Rocket, is now a gym leader. Pretty average, run-of-the-mill C tier. Now you might be wondering, why is Blue on this list? I mean, like, he's not a gym leader. Technically, Blue is a gym leader, but we're being very technical here. In Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, after you defeat this guy, Giovanni, you then get the option, after you beat the game, to refight that gym with blue. It's alright. I mean, like, I think, again, it just comes down to the gym's not really that interesting. It's just the Team Rocket puzzle again. But, you know, I guess it's alright. So I'm gonna put it in C. Now we're gonna go to Maileen. Maileen is alright. I'll give her a B tier. She's got a little bit of spunk, and, you know, she doesn't look like a rock type trainer, but she is. I guess it is kind of leeching off of Brock. But at least she kind of has a little bit of personality to her. Brawly. I am not sure about Brawly. I think I'm gonna have to put him either C or D because he's there. I'd say he's on the side of the more forgettable gym leaders. I think he only has 2 Pokemon, and I think he's supposed to be a water type specialist, but he has a Makuhita. He has 2 Pokemon. They're not that interesting. Really, the Makuhita, yeah, you know, it could use bulk up and stuff, but whatever. Watson, yeah, it's alright. You know, he has that, like, he looks like he'd have that fun dad person, like grandpa or dad personality. The one that thinks they're younger than they actually are. I think I'd give that to Watson. Need to take a bath real quick. Oh gosh. I completely forgot I was recording a video. Holy crap. I was just in the bathroom, just, you know, sitting on the throne of glory and, just thinking, oh wait, shit, I'm recording a video. Oh my god. So now, let's talk about Flannery. Flannery. It's alright, B. Nothing more to say? How are we gonna talk about Norman? Let me just put this simply. Norman is a bad father. Really bad father. This fight's not hard, I guess. You know what? Putting him in B because, yeah. Moving on. Let's talk about this girl's name. Don't remember it. Don't care to remember it. You know what? I think her whole thing is alright. Like, I think it gives off pretty good vibes. Alright, let's talk about Tate and Liza. I need to stand up to feel like I have authority over the kids. Alright, so Tate and Liza. It is cool how they made it like, oh, it's the sun and the moon. That's cool. See, you get that? Because we got the sun and moon Pokemon. Like, cool. I don't care. That's all their gym has. That's all that they... Like, yeah, they're all double battles. It's a cool double battle. It's a gimmick. It's the only gym battle that's a double battle. At least as far as I'm aware of. Johto might have a double battle. I'm not sure. It's the only one that has a double battle. Whoa, cool gimmick. It's kind of bad. And I think Wallace, I'm gonna give, I'll give... I just need to be negative a little bit more. Wallace, yeah, C. And this guy, no idea who he is. Let's talk about Rork. Oh my god, the Brock syndrome is back, and it's gonna be back for a while. I think we're lucky that the Brock syndrome hasn't come back again. But, yeah, we have had 2 gym leaders up to this point that have been Rock at the start of the game. It's always Rock. This isn't a ground type guy. That guy comes later. But Rork's a minor. Rork, simply because I am sick of these guys, sick of first gym leader Rock guys, is going in D. And fight me on it. But Erica, I think I'm going to have to put in A. I do have kind of a soft spot for Sinnoh. I mean, don't we all? But Erica, I think, is like the perfect second gym leader. You know, I think the levels... Because, you know, you got to go through the forest and a couple routes, and you know, once by the time you get there, you're perfectly leveled. Maileen these balls, Maileen these nuts. You can say them all you want. Maileen will still and always be in B, because she is all right. Now, for the most forgettable of all of the Sinnoh gym leaders, most forgettable, I'm putting him in D. He's just not very good. Fantasia, on the other hand, I like her whole gym style. It was actually the only gym in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl that I thought was actually kind of clever, because it actually made you do math. And as much as I don't like math, I think that's good. So I think I'm gonna put her in B. You might have noticed we haven't had any S tiers yet. We gotta wait a second, okay? You just gotta wait, okay? Because who the is this guy? Who does he think he is? Oh, it's the dad of Rork. Oh, they're like no one cares. No one cares. Rork is already a bad character, and that means I am putting this guy even worse because he's just a dick. Candace these nuts, Candace these balls, Candace anything you want. Candace is actually a pretty balanced fight, and I'm gonna put her in A for it. Candace has an amazing team. Her gym, while a little aggravating, and definitely broken in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, is still really fun, and I love it. You know? So, yeah. Let's put that in. Let's talk about Vulture. The guy that is apparently too powerful. Keep in mind, he's too powerful, you know, and apparently he, you know, just can't. He's so bored because of every challenger he has, he beats instantly, and you know, he's just so powerful. And I have a word. I have words that will make any Vulture fan. It's just one word. That'll make any Vulture fan ever shiver. It'll make them go, "Oh, shiver me timbers! I can't believe you said that." It's like a slur to them. The very popular move known as Earthquake. Earthquake sweeps that gym. Earthquake completely ruins everything in that gym. And keep in mind, Vulture's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so powerful. I'm so bored of everyone. Like, can I just get better? Just get better. Oh my gosh." And then we come in and are like, "Yeah, Earthquake, give me my badge." And then he's like, "Oh my gosh, you beat me? Oh my god. I'm so motivated to get powerful just to beat you. Man, we're gonna be such good friends." Vulture's not good. That's the end of the story. I am putting him in D tier. I hate him with so much of a passion that I kind of like him. But there is one gym leader on this list, one that has yet to come up, that I hate more than anything. Let's talk about Silent Chili and Wade. I don't remember what the other one's name is. Silent has lore, and I think that's good. So we're gonna put Silent in A because, you know, he has lore, and you know, oh, Misty has lore. Misty's whole thing was her getting mad at people to getting mad when other people are wanting to get rid of her. That's Misty. Silent, on the other hand, he and his brothers have a lot of style, and I like that. And I'm gonna put Chili is worse. I don't know how to say this, but you know, we had a lot of laughs. We had a lot of fun on this show, and you know, I think I'm gonna have to put him in A again. Lenora, I think her name is. Lenora can go in B tier because or actually C tier. She's basic. Don't really care about it. And oh no. We have reached what I like to call my least favorite gym leader. Gym leader Berg. We have reached gym leader Berg, my least favorite gym leader ever. And And I am going to show you why.
Alright, and I have every single reason to show you why I don't like Berg. He looks like he likes kids. He's ugly. He probably sniffs bad flowers. His team sucks. And finally, his gym sucks. These are the 5 reasons of why I hate Berg and will always hate Berg. Just to go over them one more time. He looks like he likes kids. He's ugly. Probably sniffs bad flowers. His team sucks and his gym sucks. That is all the reasons why I hate Berg.
You know, I might have gone a little too far with that bit, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. Berg. We do this every single episode, and I'm so surprised why we still have to do this. Had a row below? Man, we got Berg's ugly ass. Listen, I think Elsa just kind of has to learn to let it go and let it I can't. I am going. Oh my god. Why did I have to use that joke? Why did I have to use that joke? Oh my god, that's been overused so many times. Holy crap. Elsa's fine. C tier. Remember how I said, you know, forgettable gym leaders? We talked about a lot of them. This right here is the most forgettable gym leader. I don't even know his name. I forgot it. Completely forgot it. I hate him. I don't know what he is. I don't remember his name. I don't even remember him being in the games. That's the Mandela effect. His name should just be Mandela because no one remembers him. Okay. Skyla. You know, that whole thing in the anime where she became like the sky battle concept was really weird, but but you know, it gave her character, and I think that's really important with these gym leaders, because a lot of them, they're just plain, and you know, they have no personality, and they're just like, yeah, battle me. They're all like, yes, I love battling so much. Like, I mean, it's obvious that Skyla doesn't really like battling that much, you know, she just wants to fly planes and shit. This kid, this is like the second. I don't remember him. He's very average. I remember him existing, unlike this guy. I completely don't remember him. I remember him existing, just don't remember his name. I also don't remember this guy. I'm going to put him in D because I don't remember him. Now, Roxy. Roxy. Is this Roxy? I think this is. Yeah, Roxy. Hold on, wait. Did I call this character Maileen? This is Roxy. Or Roxanne. This is Roxanne. This character right here, this is Roxanne. Oh my gosh. How did I forget that? Roxy is character, and I think that's really, again, what I like. She's, you know, bad. The Kalos region. Which, you all know how I feel about the story of the Kalos region because of, well, the video I was recording. If you want to watch it, I would recommend it. But Kalos, in my opinion, is the region when gym leaders finally stopped just being gym leaders. They're like new jobs. Everyone does something. They have hobbies. They have all these different things. And it's not just, I like battling, I'm gonna battle you. Like, yeah, you could say that about other people like Lieutenant Surge, who had, like, you know, he was a veteran. You could say that about, literally, you could say that about a lot of them. Like, this guy, I still don't remember his name. Viola is one of, the weaker gym leaders of Kalos. She's also the first. You gotta remember that. She is the first. But I think I'm gonna have to put her in C. Viola is a bug-type gym leader, which automatically makes it to where I'm putting them a rank below where they would normally be, because they're a bug-type gym leader. Grant and Viola Gym are a little too far apart, in my opinion. We are constantly just running through routes and routes and routes, and you're just like, oh my fucking god, when is the next gym? That definitely docks him down. That definitely docks him some points. But I will say, his whole rock climbing gimmick is, of course, he's a rock type gym leader, but he's not. But his whole gimmick is, you know, he's rock climbing and stuff. And I think, yeah, we haven't really seen something like that. It also fits in with why he's a rock type trainer, so that automatically makes him a B tier. above Viola. Grant is better than Viola. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care if you like bug types. If you like bug types, you're just wrong. Your opinion really just does not matter if you like bug types. That it just Karina, like Karina's gym. Like her gym challenge. I completely redid because you know it was a little, like I thought it would be cool if we did it like that. But Karina's gym herself, it's sort of the first of the Mega Evolution gyms. Like this gym, it basically sets us up with Mega Evolution knowledge. Like you get a free Mega Evolving Lucario and all of that. So you're already getting set up with a lot of information. And she's also a roller skater, which again adds on to she doesn't just battle people. So I don't think she's an A, just because I feel like her gym challenge could have been better. Like, for what I saw that we could probably do with it, I think she's high B tier. I'm gonna put her high B tier just so I feel better about myself for not putting her in A. She's right on the brink of A, just needed a little bit more. Ramos is probably the most mid-tier gym leader in this in Gen 6. Like, not a lot of people talk about Ramos. You could probably say the same thing about like Valerie or, well, a lot of these gym leaders. But I don't feel like in terms of Kalos, which already is a pretty popular region among fans, he never gets talked about. Like, sure, Valerie probably doesn't get talked about, but she's a little bit more interesting. And Ramos is ass. Like, he's a gardener, sure, but he just doesn't do a lot more than that. Now, Clement. I try not to let the anime, like, influence me, but I mean, it is a pretty big factor. It's why I put Brock above Mystery. Put Brock above Misty, because Brock is just in so much more, and, you know, everyone knows who Brock is, and all of that. So, and Clement, I think I like Clement. He had a very good thing in the anime. He was also pretty good. He's had a pretty good gym, and I like him because he's an inventor. He invents shit. And again, every single Kalos gym leader, except for maybe Wolfric, I don't know what Wolfric does. Nearly every single Kalos gym leader does something different, which again makes it really cool. And that's why I think I'm gonna put Clement in A, because it's just the anime helps. Let's move on to Valerie, which, like I said with Ramos, was like another forgettable gym leader, which I'm gonna have to put in C. Valerie just does not have enough going for her to put her in any of like the serious rings. She's kind of like how do I say this? The Lenora of Kalos, I guess. Like Lenora, you know, if you play Gen 5 or watch the anime, you know who Lenora is. Or if you haven't played Gen 6 or haven't watched the anime, you do not know who Valerie is. So that's why I'm putting her in C. Now, time for one of my personal favorite gym leaders ever, Olympia. Olympia is S tier. S tier without question. Yeah, amazing. Possibly super cool. I love Olympia. Olympia just had a lot going for her that they used in the anime, but they didn't use in the games. And like I said, I feel like the thing that would have topped her character out fully was what I did in my rewrite, which was have her say like a prophecy or some shit about how, oh, the world's gonna end, and like setting the stakes for it. Her gym is really cool. Everything is just really cool. It's a double battle gym, which I know I said Tate and Liza was like a fucking gimmick for Tate and Liza, but Olympia, it's not like she's a sibling. She's just has two Pokemon, and her gym's different. Wolfric is probably, yeah, D. He does nothing. He's the only Kalos gym leader with, I don't think, a profession. He might make ice. I'm not sure. I don't really care enough to look at it. Wolfric, not very good. Olympia, very stunning. Okay, now we're moving on to Alola. With, what's his name? Is it Illumina? I think that's his name. It'll probably be on like the graphic there, but I don't really like him. I'm gonna put him in C just because I just don't know where to put him. He feels very off to me, but also like not very off at the same time. I don't know. I can't quite explain. Like I feel like he's. Never mind. We're just gonna keep on. We're just gonna move on. Just gonna move on. Lana is alright. C. Like, a lot of these kahunas are alright, except Kiawe. Kiawe is A. And I'm gonna tell you why. Kiawe is actually really cool. I think, again, I'm going off the anime, he has probably the most development out of anyone, aside from Lily. Duh. But he, like, actually sort of becomes, like, a threat in the anime, but in the games, he's also pretty good. Like, he's a kahuna and all that. He probably has goals. I don't know. I haven't really quite played. I haven't played Gen 7 in quite a long time, but I do remember liking Kiawe. Malo gave off a lot of very sexual energy, which is weird, but kind of funny. So I was gonna put her in C because she was mid. Like all of them, a lot of them are mid. But it's a little too funny not to put her in B. Sophocles, whatever you want to call him. Probably one of the worst. Yeah, he's the worst. He's E. Like, annoying all the way. Annoying. He's not on Berg's level. No one on this list is on Berg's level. Berg, you're staying right where you are. This ghost girl, what is her name? Oh my god, do I not remember these guys' names? Don't. I think she's pretty cool in the anime. I'm gonna go off what the anime says. So I'm gonna put her in C because she's cool in the anime. You guys say about the anime. Now this person right here, holy shit. This is worse than mid. It is literally not, she's not mid. She is boring mid. Which honestly makes me put her in E because I just don't remember anything about her, and I just remember not liking her because she's so freak. The island kahuna, I think Kahuna Hala, I think his name is. Kahuna Hala is actually pretty cool. I like Kahuna Hala. I'm gonna put him in A tier because he is like, you know, he's a dad. Or is he a I think he's a grandpa, and he's not like Norman, who's a bad father who left. He's actually cool. I think he gave his he gave us Pokemon in the game. So yeah, I think he's pretty cool. Olympia. No, this is not Olympia. This girl, I do not remember any Island Kahuna names. I just remember liking her. She was pretty cool. Edgelord McEdgy right here. So I swear this guy is the creepy C on the block. Like he's I can't. What? He's a D. I don't know him. Like, he's weird. And this person... I'm not even going to try with this one. Alola definitely did not do very as well as Kalos did, in my opinion. But Milo is a grass-type gym leader, which automatically is like, okay, yeah, you're probably not the strongest. But Milo has a cool hat, and I think he definitely introduced the Dynamax concept very well. Because it's like the first time we're able to use it. And I think it works very well. Nessa, smash. But all jokes aside, like, these characters don't have the liberty of being in the anime. So I'm gonna give Nessa only a B because, like, you know, or actually a C, just because I feel like she was not in the anime at all. I know Milo was not in the anime at all, but, like, when you just go off of their game parts, like, they're not very interesting people. So, the Geezer man, he's funny. He's like Blaine, except and I'm gonna put him in A because he's like Blaine, except he's not bald, but he's old, so they're basically the same thing. Like, you can see the shocking resemblance of Blaine and this guy is in the Geezer, so, yeah, it's funny. I think he's funny. B is kind of annoying to me. D tier. Now let me explain for B fans out there. B just does not have anything that I would call like superior than like other gym leaders. But Alistair is my favorite. Is one of my favorite gym leaders. Like Olympia is my favorite. Alistair is my second favorite. Let me tell you why. Alistair is Like, I think his gym is really cool. I think his Pokemon are, like, G-Max Gengar is very cool. I think in the anime he was very cool and sweet and all that. I thought it was very nice. Now for this weird old lady. Holy crap. I remember the story and just, oh my gosh, she was so weird. Like, she took a weird liking to Bee, and I think just for liking Bede, you're gonna go in B tier. And Bede, we don't need to talk much about Bede. I think we all respectfully hate him as much as the next guy. And he became weird, and I don't want to say gay, but he kind of did become a little. He looked. Okay, moving on. Gorgie. I think his name is Gorgie. Gorgie is the fun dad kind of guy. His gym is super easy, but it's very fun. He's a very fun gym leader, and I'm gonna put him in B for that. Melanie. I never, like I said, I didn't play much through Shield, but I did play enough to get through Alistair, obviously, but I didn't play the Melody. So I have really nothing to say about Melody. Alright, well, I'll just put her in D, because I've seen clips of her. I've seen clips of it. I guess her gym looks cool. It might be more difficult than Sword. It probably is. But, yeah. Piers, can we talk about how voice acting completely ruined his character? Dude, if there were voice acting in Pokemon, like, you wouldn't get scenes like this. Yeah, I know, it's super embarrassing. Now I'm gonna say Piers, because of that scene, is gonna be in C tier. Now Marnie became the gym leader, the Spikemuth gym leader after Piers, after the like expedition match where we had to like figure out who's who and shit like that. So she became the gym leader after that, and taking into account everything that she's been through, she grew a lot over there. So I'm gonna give her an A. Raihan is weird. He is a double battler. He's also very self-centered, and that's funny. So I'm gonna put him in B. We're at the final stretch, guys. Like, seriously, the final stretch. And these is probably the most mixed gym leader things I've ever seen, because some of these guys are seriously some of the strongest and best gym leaders ever, and some of them are, I don't even want to think about them. Like Katie. Katie is a bug type gym leader, and that automatically bothers me, which is why she's going in D. She's mid, but because she's a bug type gym leader, she's going in D, because I hate bug types, and anyone who likes bug types should be ridiculed for what they like. I don't care if that's like, oh, it's just someone else's opinion, you shouldn't really care that much. I don't care. You should not have an opinion if you like bug types. Just saying. Okay. Now, Brassius. This is the most mixed feelings I get from a guy. On one hand, you have a very super emotional, is he emotional? Oh wait, no, that's the Elite Four member guy. So no, he feels very shady. That's what I meant. He feels very shady. So, and you know what? That's okay. I'm gonna give him B tier for that. Like, Iono is an A, and I think it's an A because they did streaming so well. Like, they really nailed it out of the park with how streamers actually are, and that's really funny that they managed to do that. And it's just like you know, make sure to prime, guys. You gotta prime. Sorry, I don't stream. I should stream, but I'm not gonna for a while, at least. But yeah, Iono's gym is actually pretty fun. Kubfu, yes, Kubfu. He made us gamble. I gotta remember that. He did make us gamble. And that's kind of based. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. And also, he's funny. He looks funny. And also, he like smacks his stomach whenever he's like happy and stuff. It's funny. Yeah. And oh, here's where the aggravation begins. Larry fans, I am so sorry. I'm putting Larry in B. Guys, I get the love for Larry. I get why it's there. I get it all. I used to be one of them. I used to be one of you. And I don't know. I kind of grew sick of it. Valerie was the hardest gym leader I had to fight because I didn't know, you know, like, that you had to level up and stuff, and you could go out and do other things and all of that, and, you know, it was just like, okay. Now, Rhyme is a person I can get behind going in S, because I think it's really funny that they made a fucking rapper gym leader. And also, I think it's really funny that they're related to one of the freaking teachers. That's really funny. Like, that's how you make a funny gym leader. And also, they had MC Sledge, which is, there's no way that they didn't do that on purpose. Tulip goes in Tulip goes in D. Tulip is not good. Tulip has nothing for her. She said Slay, but no one cares. So, now we finally are rounding out this list with Grusha, who I actually think is B. Not right there, right here. Who's in B. And I have nothing to say about Grusha because he's all right. And by the way, it is a he. And boom, that is the whole list. Aside from these four, which I'm sure I'm gonna get comments about. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.